Gentlemen and female gentlemen, ladies and male ladies, welcome one and all to Cabbage Theory. I don't know what we're doing here or how we ended up at this point. We were looking into Mr. Beast drama and it's been making me sad. And apparently we have ended up in Cabbage Land. So, Alex Bale, SpongeBob theorist extraordinaire, 10,000 likes and I will react to his SpongeBob theories because people keep telling me to react to his SpongeBob theories, even though I didn't do that yet. And he made a video, Avatar The Last Airbender, Cabbage Theory. I have no idea what I am walking into here, but it was highly requested. And I guess it's cabbage time or something. I don't even know what to expect here, but I told you I consume all lore, and people have been telling me that cabbage lore is going crazy. So let's go. Blood for the blood god, cabbage for the cabbatar. The last cabbage bender.
Water.
Earth.
Fire.
He's gonna say cabbages. He's gonna say cabbages as the fourth element. Are you ready? Are you ready?
My cabbages!
You get fucking owned, bitches. Pre-Watchanor wins every game, every time. Let's go!
The Cabbage Merchant from Avatar The Last Airbender is a Fire Nation spy.
You're really just gonna sit down and start a conversation like that? You really just sit down, you look your friend in the eye, and you're like, listen, the Cabbage guy is a Fire Nation spy.
And I believe he is the true villain of Avatar.
There's no fucking way he's being serious here, right? Like, in good faith, I am not... In good faith, you are kidding, right?
Secretly orchestrating the events of both shows.
Both shows? Both shows? Both shows? Welcome to Alex Bale. Okay, listen, I'm telling you, I have been told that you need to strap in for Alex Bale theories. Apparently, they're gonna blow my mind. All right, let's see. Let's see if I get sold on this one.
And also, I think
this feels like it's gonna be another Jar Jar Sith Lord type shit, and I am so for that.
I think he's cabbage bending.
Okay, that's a meme. Okay, listen, you wanna cook up some Fire Nation spy propaganda? You know what? Fine. Cabbage bending. I don't even.
But we'll get to that part later.
Yeah.
Now, I know that sounds crazy, but I promise you, this will be the most convincing Avatar theory you will ever hear.
Well, I haven't heard any convincing Avatar theories yet, so maybe... Curse you, Bale! I will rid in with holes your rotten cabbages!
This is Cabbage Theory.
Oh my fucking god, he actually called it Cabbage Theory. Oh my god. God, I love the Avatar sound prompts and everything. Alright, let's go.
So, Avatar The Last Airbender. I'm guessing most people who clicked on this video have already seen it.
I've made a couple videos on it here and there. I love Avatar. Actual goated TV show, goddammit.
But on the off chance you haven't, it's basically a
You're gonna really explain it to us? You're gonna really explain Avatar to explain cabbages? Who clicked on Cabbage Theory without knowing about Avatar? Okay? There is no one on the planet that clicked on a video titled Cabbage Theory and never heard of Avatar.
Show where some people can control one of the 4 elements. And the Avatar, the only person who can master all 4 elements, has to stop the Fire Nation from taking over the world. But why would I possibly think that a random Earth Kingdom
Random?
Cabbage Merchant is actually a Fire Nation spy and a cabbage bender, but we'll get to that later.
Okay, what the fuck? He keeps saying that. I'm starting to think he actually is gonna get to that later.
You know, he's just a funny running gag character. All you ever see him do is get his cabbages destroyed.
My cabbages!
The truth is, though, he does get around, right? Like, if you think about it, like, he is a gag character for sure. His cabbages keep getting destroyed, but he's everywhere. He's following the Avatar everywhere. Is that how they were always able to find the Avatar? Wherever Aang went, they found him because the Cabbage Merchant was a spy? Wait a second. Wait a second. We should have let him cook.
My cabbages! My cabbages! My cabbages!
Well, think about it. We are told many times throughout the show that there are Fire Nation spies.
True, right? Everyone the first thing Sokka said when he saw Aang was, suck on these nuts! The second thing Sokka said to Aang was he's a Fire Nation spy. So we know there are Fire Nation spies.
He was probably trying to signal the Fire Navy.
Oh yeah, I'm sure he's a spy for the Fire Navy.
This was the second thing he said. The first thing he said was suck on these nuts, but they ended up cutting it out of the original because this was a kid's show ultimately, and they didn't want it to look like Chris Tyson's Discord server.
How do we know you're not Fire Nation spies?
Oh.
Jet, he's just an old man. He's Fire Nation. He was sent to eliminate me.
But strangely, we never actually see any of them. But
Oh my god, you don't actually find a lot of these spies! Who keeps giving them info? Oh my, you know, honestly, I'm fucking with you. I am with you on this one. We should have let him cook. We should have let him cook. This is why you don't judge a YouTube video by the fucking title.
at the same time, we know there must be spies out there
Right.
because someone is giving Zuko very
Yes!
detailed information about the gang's whereabouts.
Oh my god! He's so right! And who's following them around everywhere?
We're closing in on the Avatar.
That's because they're good spies. Good spies aren't found, right? If they just kept introducing spies, then they were pretty bad spies.
Trail.
There have been
It's like finding a purple orc in Warhammer lore. You won't. Because purple is the color of stealth. You've never seen a purple orc.
multiple sightings of the Avatar.
Sightings? Sightings from who?
Somehow Prince Zuko and the Fire Nation keep finding us.
And let me ask you this. Who does the gang constantly run into
He's
throughout
right.
the entire
He's
show?
right. I can never unsee this now. We are only 2 minutes into Cabbage theory, and I can never unsee this. Bro. Okay, they cooked on the fucking editing.
The Cabbage Merchant. Okay, I know, it still sounds like a stretch, but don't worry.
No, I'm kind of with you. I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of with you already. I am literally locked in.
We're just getting started.
Oh, shit.
In Book 3, the gang goes to see a Fire Nation play all about
And it's super accurate.
their adventures.
You guys are not gonna believe this. There's a play about us.
I'm the Avatar, silly! Here to spread joy and fun!
They literally shaved a poor girl's head to act as the Avatar. That's messed up.
It's basically just
It's like if they would have to give Deadpool's actor actual cancer, okay? To play Deadpool. That's how fucked up this is. Bald cap? Aw, man, why do you gotta ruin that for me?
just Fire Nation propaganda where the Fire Lord is shown as the good guy and wins in the end.
The world is mine.
Honestly, this is probably the best recap episode in all of fiction. Like, ultimately, that's what this is. Like, the play episode was a recap episode, but it is the best recap episode of all time. Imagine doing a recap episode of all the major story beats of the series, except through the lens of enemy propaganda. That is so fucking smart. There is no show like Avatar.
But other than that, the plot of the play is surprisingly accurate.
Riddles and challenges must you face.
No! Jet! What did they do to you?
Must destroy.
Right, how do they know the jet thing, right? Like, how did they find out about that? There was no one there.
So where did they get all of this information about the gang?
It's crazy. I'm actually kind of shaking right now. That's crazy. Boogie tried to audition for Deadpool? Alright.
Sources include singing nomads, pirates, prisoners of war, and a surprisingly knowledgeable merchant of cabbage.
The Cabbage guy was even name dropped as one of the references for the lore of the play? There's no way. There is no way. How did I miss this? It's been in my face the whole time.
The surprisingly knowledgeable
This is
merchant
crazy.
of
I'm
cabbage.
actually shaking right now. I am actually freaking shaking right now. This is no longer a theory, okay? This is what is going on? My mind is this how SpongeBob theories are too? People keep telling me to do the SpongeBob theories. I am so gonna do all the SpongeBob theories now.
Huh. Why did the Cabbage Merchant, an Earth Kingdom citizen, help them write Fire Nation propaganda?
True! Why would he help them? Well,
Because he's actually a Fire Nation spy.
he's just right.
Okay, wait.
He's just right. He's
Maybe
right.
I'm just overthinking
No!
this. Maybe
There's-
he didn't necessarily know he was helping the Fire Nation. For all we know, someone just asked him about the Avatar, and he was more than willing to complain about the guy who has destroyed his cabbages many times. You know, he might be a little petty, but there's no reason to think he's secretly trying to take down the Earth Kingdom.
This is exactly how Mr. Beast defenders feel right now. right? The going after all the controversy and being like, you know, listen, Mr. Beast, maybe he didn't know. Maybe he this is the ultimate devil's advocate.
Right?
Yeah. All right, let's go. This goes deeper. It goes deeper. Sleeper agent. Oh, God.
In Book 2, the cabbage merchant tries to take the ferry to Ba Sing Se, but he gets rejected by the ticket lady.
I told you already. No vegetables on the ferry. One
Right, that's just average customs.
cabbage slug could destroy the entire ecosystem of Ba Sing Se. Security!
Wait, so then why do they destroy the cabbages? Like, don't let them on the boat, but why destroy the cabbages?
My cabbages!
She destroys his cabbages to avoid risking cabbage slugs from getting into the city. Now,
right.
this may seem like a bit of an overreaction, but
No, I disagree. Okay, customs, don't check my asshole next time, please. If maybe I shoved an apple up there or some shit. God, border patrols are so cringe. Are you taking a water bottle into a plane? No, sir. Definitely throw out your water bottle before entering the airport because we want to sell you $5 water bottles in the airport. Yes, this makes so much sense.
Ba Sing Se is a closed-off, self-contained ecosystem.
True.
If the wrong pest got in, it could quickly spread and be devastating for the city's agriculture and
True. You don't want cabbage slugs to, or whatever the excuse was, to enter the fucking ecosystem. Makes sense. It makes sense. Makes sense.
economy. And you know what's crazy about all this?
What?
She was right.
Right about what? Cabbage slugs? There were cabbage slugs! Oh my god! I'm shaking right now. I have watched Avatar at least 3 times from top to bottom, okay? From literally beginning to end. I have watched Avatar, and I have rewatched multiple episodes many times. I never noticed this. There was a slug in the cabbage all along. This was gonna destroy Ba Sing Se. He was sent by the Fire Nation to destroy Ba Sing Se's ecosystem and literally collapse the biggest city in the Earth Kingdom. Omni5, thanks for the sub. I never noticed this. He was gonna destroy the Earth Kingdom. I'm shaking right now. I'm actually shaking.
If you look really closely as the cabbage cart gets destroyed, you can just barely see a cabbage slug flying through the air.
I literally can't believe it. I literally can't believe it. The annoying customs lady was actually the goat. The customs lady saved the Earth Kingdom. Next time they give me a full prostate exam to make sure I'm not smuggling in water bottles or some shit, I'm not even gonna say a word.
One cabbage slug could destroy the entire ecosystem of Ba Sing Se.
Listen to
Alex Bale, you are the fucking goat for this. Holy shit.
what the lady says. A single cabbage slug would destroy the entire ecosystem of Ba Sing Se. If the cabbage merchant actually got into Ba Sing Se like he wanted, he would have personally been responsible for the downfall of the capital of the Earth Kingdom.
This is the biggest fucking twist of all time. I am like actually shaking and crying right now. I am literally shitting and pissing right now. I am actually bleeding and coming right now. All of the bodily fluids are leaving my body at the same time, okay? That is what I am. Thank God for the VTuber avatar, or you would be seeing the fucking God Emperor of Dune in a vat of his own fluids.
Okay, that's not like a great look for the cabbage man, but you know, maybe it was just an accident.
Maybe.
No.
I love how he's playing the devil's advocate every single time. Devil's advocate, baby.
I refuse to accept that. Look
Thank
at this
you.
guy. He is so passionate and obsessed.
It's true! How could he possibly miss that? He has literally deep-throated every head of cabbage individually.
with his cabbages.
Off with their heads! One for each head of cabbage!
Literally, his only defining trait is how much he cares about his cabbages.
Bro, why are you caressing your cat? Stop fondling the cabbages, bro.
Does this really seem like the type of guy who wouldn't know if he had cabbage slugs?
No, he's right. He's so right. He's so right. This guy is cooked. Put him on the fucking gallows.
He's a Fire Nation spy!
100%. No doubt.
Why? I mean, he clearly has a vendetta against Aang, but why would he be intentionally trying to take down the Earth Kingdom?
I don't know. Maybe some Fire Nation guy offered him a big plot of land to grow cabbages?
Well, Aang is not the only one who destroys his cabbages. We've seen him try to enter both Omashu and Ba Sing Se, and both times Earth Kingdom bureaucrats destroyed his cabbages.
What?
Well, yeah, because slugs.
What kind of slum do you think this is?
But why would they do that, though? I didn't even think about this. Why would they destroy the cabbages? Like, okay, don't let him into the city. Sure. Don't let him into the city. But why destroy the cabbages? That just seems like an extra step. I thought it was just for comedic effect. But maybe they were creating a villain all along.
Security!
And these are only the times that we actually know about. For all we know, this is a regular occurrence for him. And then, he's forced to watch as they immediately let Aang, his mortal enemy, inside directly after him.
God.
My cabbages! Enjoy Omashu.
We will.
Security!
Oh my God, every time!
It is my pleasure to help.
All right, we scammed that lady good.
He didn't even have a ticket to get into Ba Sing Se. What the hell? And when Aang does destroy his cabbages, and he tries to get justice,
You're gonna pay for this! Off with their head!
What? He should get justice! The justice system is rigged! Aang is the Avatar or something? So he's like some sort of higher class? Well, what is he gonna get? Some sort of Avatar immunity? Like the fucking presidential immunity and stuff? Well, come on, bro. What is this system? These bureaucrats and their biases to the upper class.
Heads! One for each head of cabbage!
guess what the Earth Kingdom authorities do to Aang?
What is your judgment, sire?
Throw them a feast.
Oh my God! And they literally give the Avatar immunity because he has rich friends. Nothing like nepotism, ladies and gentlemen. Be friends with a king, and then you can get away with fucking everything.
They throw him a feast.
That's crazy. So the theory here isn't just that he's a Fire Nation spy, that he was like some sort of sleeper agent trained by the Fire Nation to invade the Earth Kingdom. The theory is here, he is an actual traitor to his nation, committing active treason. That is so much worse somehow.
The cabbage merchant has just as much reason to hate the Earth Kingdom, and I think the
Oh my God, so the Cabbage Man really is the Jar Jar Binks of the fucking Avatar universe.
years of abuse and special treatment for the Avatar radicalized him into becoming a Fire Nation spy, attempting to take down the Earth Kingdom from within using infested cabbages.
Oh
And
my
you know
God.
what? I don't even think this was his only attempt to do this.
What?
I told you already!
Already? Already? He's tried to smuggle cabbages into the Earth Kingdom? Already?
No vegetables on the ferry!
The ticket lady says, I told you already.
Oh my.
Told you already.
This
I'm like, actually, you don't understand how mind blown I am right now. You don't understand. This is how mind blown I was like as a 10-year-old watching MatPat game theories, all right? Like actually, oh my God, was Mario actually a bad guy? This is like, I'm literally getting that all over again.
is not the first time he's tried smuggling cabbage slugs into Ba Sing Se. And when he tried to enter Omashu,
Right.
listen to why the guards rejected him.
Rotten cabbages? What kind of slum do you think this is?
Rotten cabbages. I think the cabbage man was once again trying to sneak in infested cabbages into Omashu.
It really looks like that. Rotten cabbages. Rotten cabbages. Because he wanted them to grow the cabbage slugs. He wanted them to get infested. So he would keep trying to sneak infested cabbages into the Earth Kingdom.
And you know what? I think this time he actually succeeded. Despite being
what?
rejected and
Wait,
having
what?
his cabbage cart completely destroyed,
Right.
just a few minutes later, we see
He was in Omashu. Just a few minutes later, he actually got in.
him inside of the city with a whole new cart full of cabbages.
My cabbages!
So my understanding is just those cabbages were fresh cabbages, right? Unlike the other cabbages, which were old, right?
My cabbages!
Like what? Did he just find a spare cart full of cabbages somewhere? No. I actually think these are the same cabbages. We know from Return to Omashu that there is a secret sewer entrance into the city beneath the gate.
There's no way. There is no way. There's no way. Alex Bale keeps cooking! How does he keep cooking? How does he keep cooking? The fire was off. The kitchen was empty. The fridge had no food, but he's still cooking.
Secret passage?
There is a secret passage into Omashu under the gate. They threw the cabbages off the gate. Where did he get all the cabbages short notice? He brought them in through the sewer entrance. And he didn't even look suspicious bringing them there because the guards were the ones that threw them off. The brain is so large. His brain is so large.
Which is exactly where the merchant's cabbages were thrown.
I can't believe it!
So I think the cabbage man went down there to retrieve his cabbages, discovered the secret entrance, and successfully brought the infested cabbages into the city to weaken it for the Fire Nation.
That's crazy. I'm actually fucking losing my shit. Alex Bale, you master chef. You goddamn chef. Oh my god.
And you know what's really crazy about this? It worked. The next time we see Omashu, it's been conquered by the Fire Nation.
Well, maybe that's not because of the cabbages though, right? You have no evidence to say that that was actually because of the cabbages, right? Like ultimately, the Fire Nation conquered them, right?
The Earth Kingdom city of Oh no.
They even make a point to tell us how surprising this is and how Omashu had never been conquered for the entire 100-Year War.
I can't believe it. I know the war has spread far, but Omashu always seemed untouchable.
Unless something hit it from the inside. Unless their food supplies were somehow poisoned by cabbage slugs. What changed now or 50 years earlier? Well, one thing changed. Da, 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 da.
Up until now it was.
Boomy didn't fight back because there was no food in the city anyway. Why should Boomy fight back just to let his people starve? Bro, I am Alfarius and this is a lie.
So why is it now suddenly so vulnerable? It's because of the cabbage merchant.
I'm losing my fucking shit. This is so crazy.
And this is also exactly what happened to Ba Sing Se.
It is?
He was rejected entry,
Right.
his cabbages got destroyed,
Right.
but then later we see him inside of the city with cabbages.
How the hell did he get in there? They literally don't let cabbages in the city. The TSA, overtime paid, government employed bitches that work at the TSA would never let him in. How did he get cabbages in there?
What, did he take the fucking serpent's pass? And then shortly after,
He took the serpent's pass with the cabbages!
he arrives and starts selling his cabbages, the city gets conquered by the Fire Nation. I'm starting to notice maybe.
Is it a pattern? Is it a coincidence? Listen, I'm just saying. Once is funny, twice is a coincidence, 3 times is a pattern. If you show me a third one, I'll believe you. But still right now, I'm trying here.
Be a little pattern here. You can't deny it anymore. There's too many connections. The cabbage merchant is working for the Fire Nation to help take down the Earth Kingdom and spy on the Avatar.
It looks, honestly, he's fucking cooking. He's cooking. He's right.
And
he's just cooking.
Speaking of which, how exactly is the cabbage merchant spying on the gang? Like, obviously they've bumped into each other a couple times,
Sure.
but Zuko and the Ember Island players have a ton of information about the gang.
Here's
True.
what you missed. We went to the Fire Nation, and you got better, and I got a sword, and I think Combustion Man died.
Right, how do they know about the sword? Who fucking told them about the sword? How did they ever hear about that?
Like, way more than anyone should have. It almost feels like there's something else going on here. And
True.
if you don't believe me, I reached out to a certified Avatar
Yo,
expert to see.
the overanalyzing Avatar guy! I love that dude! He even commented on this video I saw earlier. This is the first time hearing of any cabbages in Avatar. Very interesting. I love the overanalyzing Avatar guy.
If there's any more examples of the Fire Nation knowing things they shouldn't.
Right, so like in book 3, when everyone thinks Aang is dead, how does Zuko's assassin Combustion Man keep finding them? It couldn't have
Real, true.
just been dumb luck 3 times in 8 episodes that
Yeah, how the fuck did he keep finding them?
He was just around, right? Seems unlikely. And how'd they know to put Toph in a wooden cell anyway?
How'd they know she could metal bend? She only metal bended once in the middle of the wilderness. Wait a second!
I'm gonna turn you in and collect a reward. Then you metal bend yourself out of jail.
Hey, what kind of cell is this?
A wooden one.
If you think about it, no one in the Fire Nation should know that metal bending exists. Toph only created it a few weeks ago, and the only people that have seen it are from the Earth Kingdom and the Fire Nation troops aboard that ship who were probably just horribly killed by the serpent. And Toph never uses metal bending in her scams in that episode, only earth bending, so...
Oh my god, so why? They even had a metal one and they knew not to use it. This isn't a coincidence! This isn't a coincidence! They know too much! How do they have all this information?
Why in the world would the Fire Nation town guards think they use a wooden cell when they're not even aware that metal bending is a thing?
Real?
Thank you, Mr. Overanalyzing Avatar. So, how could the Fire Nation possibly know all of this? Especially the stuff in Book 3 when the Cabbage Merchant isn't even around.
True.
It's almost like the Fire Nation has another way to spy on the gang. A way—
Okay, so are we evolving past Cabbage Merchant? Are we getting a bonus theory at the end of this whole shit? Dude, this is fucking crazy.
That still involves the Cabbage Merchant, even if he isn't nearby. Okay, here's where my theory goes into full-on tinfoil hat conspiracy mode.
I am ready.
Just brace yourself.
You have already won me over with part 1. I am so here for part 2.
There's a really strange detail in the episode The Puppet Master, an episode that the Cabbage Merchant isn't even in. But still, I honestly think it's one of the strangest things in the entire show. In this episode, the gang goes to a Fire Nation market and Katara buys a cabbage.
No cabbage radio, walkie-talkie, cabbage fucking bending. There's no way. There's no way he's gonna somehow lay this out in a way that could be bought. There is no, I can't even fathom this shit. Cabbage magic is not rearing its head here.
Except there's something very weird about this cabbage.
There's a face in the cabbage, guys. He literally won me over in like 1 second. He literally won me over in like 1 fucking second. Why have I never seen this before? I literally watched this show multiple times. I've made videos analyzing the different characters of this show.
It clearly has a very creepy looking face on it. Like, huh? I swear, this is actually in the show. I did not edit this in. It's never even acknowledged in the episode. It's just a weird, creepy face watching the characters for no reason.
If it looks if it matches 1-to-1 to the fucking face of the cabbage guy, I am losing my shit. I am officially losing my shit.
Why in the world would the animators include this? It's so weird.
Uh-oh.
Okay. So I have a theory.
I'm just curious. I just want to see if it looks like his face, right? Cabbage guy avatar. If it matches 1-to-1 to this guy's face, I'm gonna lose my mind. Right? There's no way. There is no way. I don't know. Maybe not. I'm not sure. All right. I don't see it as like an exact 1-to-1. God, this is getting scary, bro.
So weird. Okay.
The nose is kind of big. If you somehow turn this into some fucking Nux's home people are spying on the Avatar, I am literally retiring right now.
So I have a theory, but what I'm about to say is gonna sound completely insane.
All right, I'm ready.
It's probably the stupidest possible thing I could say, but
cabbage bending. It's coming. Cabbage bending is coming. The cabbage merchant could somehow fucking goddamn mind control different cabbages.
What if the cabbage merchant is using the cabbages to spy on the gang? Yes, I believe that the cabbage merchant is a cabbage bender.
Listen, if this would just be after the original Avatar, I would say this is obviously bullshit. There's no such thing as cabbage bending. But after Korra and all these other materials and Avatar projects that actually have all these weird different types of bendings. Like, you got metal bending and lava bending and lightning bending and dude, the amount of different bending styles there are is kind of scary, right? There is this blood bending. Right, this is in the episode with the blood bender. The Puppet Master is the blood bending episode. There is plant bending as a part of earth bending. don't know. I don't know. Yeah, all right, let's go. Let's go. Let's see. Combustion bending.
Okay, wait, don't go. I know that sounds stupid, but I swear it makes sense. Just hear me out.
I'm listening.
In this show, there is a precedent for being able to spy on people through vegetation.
That is not anywhere where I thought that sentence was going, but I'm listening.
With the swamp.
I think I know how to find them. Everything is connected.
The swamp! I thought this was like a whole spiritual, this was like spiritual shit. This wasn't bending. This was There is a precedent to it. He's not wrong. All right, but this is when they're all connected. Like, the swamp is literally all connected vegetation to one giant tree, okay? So it's spirit stuff mixed with one thing that the cabbage is disconnected. All right, let's see. Right, this is through one root. Still connected.
Come on, we've got to hurry.
Yeah, but how did he see it, though?
And it isn't even just like an avatar power either. Toph can use the swamp vines to literally see the entire world.
True. She's broken as fuck. Toph is the GOAT. We stand Toph.
I'm more connected to the world than you've ever been. I can see Sue and Lin, Zaofu and Republic City. I see everything.
Yeah, well, and they're not super connected, so all cabbages are part of the big cabbage.
Now, obviously, this cabbage is not part of the swamp, but a major theme of Avatar
is that everything is connected. He's gonna go through, because the whole idea of spirit bending is the idea that everything is connected. It's very based on the it's the Taoist idea of pantheism is a big theme of Avatar, and because you know the whole yin yang balance shit is all Taoism, right? So the idea and pantheism is a very, very popular understanding of pantheism. So of Taoism and Buddhism and a lot of different religions. Pantheism is a doctrine in which identifies God with the universe, or the universe is a manifestation of God. That all of creation and all of reality is God and therefore is connected. And the whole idea of this, like a lot of Buddhist ideas are that you connect with the world and you connect with everything. I also like panties knotters. Chat, this is why we can't talk about anything, okay? It's the Force. It binds the galaxy together, okay? That's what I'm saying.
Is how separation is just an illusion and everything is connected.
Oh my god, he's actually going there. So when I did my video analyzing Avatar stuff, I actually mentioned the whole pantheism shtick. The idea that everything is connected. That is what energy bending is. It's ultimately just tapping into the him that's part of you, because if everything is God, then everything is everything.
I get how the tree is one big thing, but the whole world?
Sure. You think you're any different from me?
That's exactly the quote that I used, right? There is a him in you and there is a you in him. Not in a sexual way, unless it's also in a sexual way.
Or your friends? Or this tree?
The greatest illusion of this world is the illusion of separation.
Yeah, that's the that is the ultimate, that is one of the ultimate ideas in Buddhism, and it definitely translates over very, very well to Avatar. And I've been saying this for so long.
Things you think are separate and different are actually one and the same. Even the separation of the four elements is an illusion.
We're all connected. Everything is connected.
So everything in this world, including the cabbage merchant and cabbages across...
Okay, dude. This is crazy. We're getting into real harebrained schemes.
The entire world are connected. And I think the merchant is...
His love for cabbages managed to connect to every cabbage in reality. He was spiritually connected to cabbages, and since distance and differentiation and even physicality is an illusion, his love and connection to the spiritual properties of cabbages connected him to cabbages everywhere! He's cooking. He's actually cooked. This isn't cabbage bending. This is purely, you know, connecting to the spiritual lore of Avatar. But it works! It actually fits in the lore! I'm shaking. I'm shaking. I can't believe this.
Somehow tapping into this connection to spy on the gang. I think, like, technically you could do this with anything in Avatar.
Yeah, but I think Agreed, you could do this with everything in Avatar, but it needs to be something you are spiritually connected to. So the Cabbage Man to cabbages actually does fit super well.
He's just like really honed his ability on cabbages.
Yes.
He's cabbage bending, and I have evidence to prove it. This weird...
There's more evidence!
Spiritual connection to cabbages explains why he's so obsessive and protective of them.
Off with their heads! One for each head of cabbage!
Right, because they're ultimately, in the idea of pantheism, everything is God. That is the idea. So ultimately, peak fan art? No, true. But ultimately, if everything is God and everything is connected and everything is equal, then a person's life and a cabbage ultimately hold the same value, right? That's the idea of a lot of the Buddhist monks that, you know, they'll stay in isolation and they start to equate everything, that all of nature is of equal value and of paramount importance, right?
And it also explains why he's constantly feeling them for some reason. He's not just randomly caressing.
Can you imagine the fucking voice acting tips this guy got? It's like, okay, so have a sensual relationship with this cabbage. Now go.
The cabbage, he's connecting with it through cabbage bending. And if you don't believe me, one time while he's feeling a cabbage, we can see him literally sense the gang coming.
Actual spidey sense of cabbages. He's right. This happens. This actually happens.
Like, yeah, there was a falling sound, but if you listen closely, he senses them before we can hear the sound. He sensed them through the cabbage.
That's crazy.
This also explains how he would have been able to find the secret entrance into Omashu. His cabbages fell down near the entrance, allowing him
The cabbages told him
to sense it. I know it sounds crazy, but the evidence is here. The cabbage merchant is cabbage bending every time.
I don't know if it's cabbage bending or if it's just spiritually connecting to the cabbage, but cabbage bending definitely sounds better. He crushed it with this theory. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, this is so good.
Time we see cabbages in this show, the merchant is using them to spy on the gang.
Did he really go through combing through the entirety of Avatar every single time you have cabbages in the fucking backdrop of the show?
He is always watching them. He's not just some random funny background character. He is a highly skilled double agent working for the Fire Nation. And if you still, after all of this,
he's just right,
don't believe that, then let me ask you this. How did a failing cabbage merchant get enough money to start an extremely successful technology company in the Legend of Korra?
Oh my god, he's just right. Bro, lower class cabbage merchant actually fucking became some sort of CEO? Impossible. Impossible.
Cabbage Corp, Republic City's trusted name in technology for over 50 years.
No! Not my Cabbage Corp!
They even built a massive statue of him in Republic City.
I can't believe it. Mic drop. It's over. It's literally over.
They don't just hand these out. Not even Katara got a statue.
Oh! Katara didn't get a statue in Republic City? Oh, the size of that L!
The cabbage merchant built his empire with blood money he was paid by the Fire Nation to take down the Earth Kingdom. And he has gone on to become one of, if not the most rich and powerful people in all of Avatar.
They're just right.
All right, there you go. Bet you didn't expect the My Cabbages guy to be the true villain of the show.
I didn't, to be honest, but he cooked, and I'm with him.
You know, at least he doesn't seem to be doing it anymore. In fact, in Legend of Korra, his company is actually the main supplier of airships for the Earth Kingdom now. So, you know, it seems like he's gotten over his grudge.
Or he just realized the Fire Nation lost the war, so he just defected to the other side. Maybe he was on the Fire Nation side while he thought the Fire Nation was winning, and then the moment the Earth Nation actually took the dub and the Fire Nation kind of collapsed, he instantly changed sides because he's just the guy that's playing the field. He knows how to play the freaking field.
Maybe this is even his way of trying to make up for all the damage he's done to the Earth.
No way, bro. Actual treasonous bastard just wants to make up for it Ain't no way. He became a rich and powerful CEO. No one does that through kosher means, okay? Get out of here.
Earth Kingdom. You know, maybe this story actually has a happy ending after all.
Nah, bro's a grifter.
Don't worry, I have a plan. These airships that Cabbage Corp sold to the Earth Kingdom are way cheaper than the ones Future Industries built. Now that's just shoddy workmanship.
He is a grifter. This is exactly what he's a grifter. He made crap products. He literally is a fucking grifter. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. It's still going. It's literally still going.
Oh my god. Oh my god. He's still fucking doing it.
The controls are busted. It's not my fault this airship's a hunk of junk.
Bro, there's no way! There's no way. There is no way. The freaking Cabbage merchant's just Logan Paul all along.
Even generations later, the Cabbage merchant is still secretly weakening the Earth Kingdom. But why? Is he still working for the Fire Nation? Wait a second. No, he can't be. In Legend of Korra, the Earth Kingdom and the Fire Nation
they're
are
allies.
not enemies anymore. The new Fire Lord is even like super against the idea of fighting the Earth Kingdom.
The Fire Nation has spent too much of its history fighting nonsense wars, and I refuse to drag my nation into another one unless there's no other choice.
Why is the Cabbage merchant still doing this?
It's great. I don't understand. How is he still getting away with it? This guy is like the Boogie 2988 if he was skinny and smart and ate cabbages. Just Boogie if his diet would be cabbages instead of fucking. Oh my god.
Who is he working for?
All right, I'm ready. If he's working for like the chaos entity in season 2 of Korra, I am gonna lose my shit. The chaos entity is gonna be the conclusion. I'm gonna lose everything.
Oh my god. It's so obvious. How did I miss this? The Cabbage merchant is a member of the Red Lotus.
Oh my god. Oh my god. We remember the Red Lotus.
The Red Lotus is an anarchist organization from Legend of Korra Book 3, and we're told that there are more Red Lotus spies out there, even though we never actually end up seeing them.
And even with Zahir locked up again, we still don't know how many Red Lotus members might be out there.
Oh my god, and it was the Cabbage all along!
Hiding.
That kind of sounds familiar. They hate governments and secretly took down the Earth Kingdom from
Secretly took down the Earth Kingdom. They fucking assassinated the Queen.
within. You know, that actually kind of reminds me of someone.
Damn, taking down the Earth Kingdom from within? Isn't that literally the MO of Cabbage Guy?
They hate the Avatar and even tried to kill her.
Now, destroy the Avatar!
Off with their heads! One for each head of cabbage!
And each member of the Red Lotus is a highly unique and specialized bender.
This is getting a little scary. This is getting too much. This is going too far. They're all specialized benders too. If you look at the actual group of the Red Lotus, every single one of them has their own magic bending power. This guy, he's an airbender that could also fly. A combustion bender. A lava bender. And she, like, uses the water whip thing. Like, they all have their own unique bending style. Maybe Cabbage Guy's bending style is cabbage bending. Maybe he started the Red Lotus.
And each member of the Red Lotus is a highly unique and specialized bender. Cabbage bending. No, that's crazy.
It's
can't
fitting.
be.
It's
he's
working.
He's not an anarchist. He's just the funny cabbage guy. The Red Lotus is a group that originally split off from the White Lotus.
We are what the White Lotus was meant to be, but after the 100-Year War, the White Lotus lost its true purpose. Its members came out of hiding and openly served the Avatar.
And you know, you'd probably think that if they're just like the White Lotus, but more extreme.
Right, extreme White Lotus, instead of just wanting to make peace between the governments, they want to just destroy all governments, because anarchy is literally the worst ideology of all time when used in excess, and they are excessive losers.
Their logo would probably be just a red version of the White Lotus's logo.
If you say this is a cabbage with the leaves on the outside, the seeds on the inside, I'm gonna lose my shit.
But no, they did a full-on redesign. It doesn't even look like a lotus flower anymore.
But it does look like a cabbage. They redesigned the White Lotus to just look like a fucking red cabbage. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way. I don't know. I'm fucking losing my shit here. There's too many things. There's too many things. This isn't just harebrained speculation. He's actually cooking.
But you know what it does look like?
Looks like a cabbage.
A fucking cabbage!
It's over. It's over. It's over. It's over. It's over. It's over. Get the gallows. Get it all. Get them all into the pit. Dungeon. 1,000 years. Dungeon. Dungeon. 1,000 years. No lawyers. No lawyers. Dungeon.
Fucking red cabbage.
It is. It's a red cabbage. It is. There's no other way to proceed.
He can't keep getting away with this.
He can't keep getting away with this. I can't believe it. This isn't even shit posting anymore. This is just posting. He's cooked. I will never see this man the same way ever. And he never even gets caught. He is actually the best spy of all time. He never even gets exposed.
Okay, bye. Thanks for watching my funny cabbage video.
There's no way.
Oh, goodbye. I think I might have really fucked up my voice on this one. Yeah, that's my theory. Thanks again to Overanalyzing Avatar for helping out with this theory. That guy has like an encyclopedic knowledge of this show, so go check him out.
A cabbage merchant in Avatar? What are you talking about?
I know I'm not like the first person to ever notice some of these details, but as far as I can tell, no one's actually connected all the dots like this before.
This is insane. Yeah, dude, fucking check out Alex Bale. This video is a masterclass.
I'm still working on that big ol' final SpongeBob bonus video that I keep talking about.
All right, I gotta look at this SpongeBob stuff for sure. People keep telling me to look at his SpongeBob theories. I am literally going to do that exactly.
I know you guys have been waiting a long time for it, but, you know, it's just a very big project, and I still gotta post smaller videos like this in the meantime. That video is gonna be over 4 hours long.
Yikes. All right, we're gonna get all caught up on the Alex Bale lore for sure. Wait, there's a bonus theory?
Oh, wait, I forgot one last thing. This mouse is also a Fire Nation spy.
Ain't no way.
In book 1, there's a scene where Iroh is just like chilling in the Earth Kingdom, and then a random mouse comes up to him and straight up warns him about the Earth Kingdom soldiers coming.
Who's there? You startled me, little one, but it was a very sweet nap.
Like, there is no other way to interpret this. This mouse was 100% warning Iroh. And then, 6 episodes later, Momo brings Katara a mouse that looks exactly the same. The mouse was spying on the gang. Momo just saved their lives. All
right, anyway, honestly, he's just right on all this stuff. He's just spitting. I was wrong to ever doubt him. The mouse is a spy. I'm with him. For the freaking the cabbages are all spies. Every cabbage individually linked up to the cabbage. Big cabbage out here fucking taking over the pharmaceutical companies, the empires. Bro became a CEO, which is enough to lock him in jail, in my opinion. Now, that was obviously a joke, but this was a masterclass video. Definitely check out Alex Bale. I'll be watching more of his stuff for sure. Let me know which ones you want me to. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate all of you. Stay weird, fam. If you made it to the end, click one of these 2 videos, which also will definitely get me canceled. See you live on King. Stay weird, fam.